Hi guys, welcome back to Sketch School of Art and Creativity. So today's video is going to be a very important video. I think that this is going to be the most important video of your life because college choosing decision is a huge decision. I mean, there are a few decisions in life that are really big, and college choosing is definitely one of the big decisions. So you don't want to get it wrong. And in turn, what you do is that you need some kind of assurance that आपको कोई बता दे that ये college जो है वो अच्छा है, ठीक है, या फिर ये college अच्छा है. You need some kind of an assurance from somebody. So you ask a lot of people on YouTube, on Google, on social media basically, and in turn everybody kind of gives you different advices based on their own benefit or something like that. So see, nobody can actually tell you that what is a better college for yourself. The reason being that nobody knows the exact details of the college. Now, any college which you have a portray in your mind that this is a good one is because that college has spent a lot on marketing, or it is so old that eventually through word of mouth you know about it. बट जो कॉलेज वो ऐसे वाले कॉलेज है ना जिनका वर्ड ऑफ माउथ है और वो बहुत ओल्ड हैं, वो तो डेफिनेटली अच्छे ही हैं, एंड दैट्स व्हाट स्टूडेंट्स प्रिपेयर फॉर. ओके, दैट्स अ कंप्लीटली डिफरेंट थिंग. बट अदर कॉलेजेस मोस्टली विच आर प्राइवेट कॉलेजेस, गवर्नमेंट कॉलेजेस ऑल्सो, मेनी कॉलेज लाइक 90% ऑफ द कॉलेजेस, you would not know about most of the colleges unless and until you have visited the college. ठीक है, विजिटिंग इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. आप गूगल पे सर्च करोगे, कोई वेबसाइट खोलोगे, ऑन दैट वेबसाइट देयर विल बी अ लिस्टिंग 1 2 3 4 5 6. हु विल कम ऑन नंबर 1? द कॉलेज हु हैज पेड मोर, राइट? So it's not always true, guys. Don't Google that which is the best college amongst these, or don't try to comment on people's YouTube channel and try to ask them that which would be a better option for me, because I have received a lot of comments कि ये दोनों कॉलेजेस में मैं कंफ्यूज हूँ, या फिर इन 5 कॉलेज में से बता दो कि कौन सा बेस्ट है. एंड या आई डू हैव सम आइडिया अबाउट सम कॉलेजेस विच आई हैव पर्सनली विजिटेड, or the colleges, the college in which I have studied in. So all those things are there. I have some idea, but 99% of the colleges I don't have idea about, right? And I can't speak about it. I have heard the name of every college, okay, and I have heard that yeah, this college is good from somebody, but that doesn't mean that I can come on my channel and say you that this is a good college. It doesn't pass the criteria, and suggesting a college to somebody is a huge thing. I won't do that unless and until I have 100% assurance. Okay, so nobody, actually the point is, if I can't, I'm into this thing since a very long time, and if I'm saying that I can't tell you that this college is better, so nobody can. Okay, so if you want to know about XYZ college, that is this good or not, there are 2 ways. Once you follow my checklist, which I'm going to tell you in this video, and second, the students can tell you exactly. And to those students whom you will talk, okay, ask them these points only that I'm going to tell you in this checklist. So this checklist is everything. It will open your mind regarding on what criteria you should judge a college. And if you know the criteria in which you can judge a college, you can decide for yourself that which college is better for you. And trust me, nobody apart from yourself can take the best decision. ठीक है, तो अपने लिए आप खुद ही अच्छा डिसीजन ले सकते हो. So apart from yourself, nobody can take a best decision for you. Okay, so do follow this checklist till the end, because this checklist is made through my own experience, and I know that these are the points you should actually look into a college, and you will easily be able to distinguish between the colleges once you have made the proper checklist. And while you visit the college, you're just asking all those things and noting all the points that I'm going to tell you in this checklist. Okay, so approximately I have 10 points in which you can judge a college, and these 10 points are something which you should learn by heart, note it down in your mobile phone, on a paper, whatever, but you should consider every single point. Every single point is important that I'm going to tell you in this video. So without much introduction, let us get started with the video. Okay guys, so the first point is going to be the location of the college. Now many people have confusions regarding this and they end up choosing the wrong college. So see guys, there's a lot of things, right? Sometimes you are from a small like tier 2 state or tier 3 state, right? You're not from metro cities, not from big states, and you're from any other state and you want to move to tier 1 cities like Delhi, Mumbai, all these big cities, right? So what happens is that you're confused that should I take a college like near my house or should I like go to big cities in different location. That's difficult, right? Moving to a new location, moving to new people, it's a transition in life, and it's definitely a little bit more difficult, right? So I would suggest you that you should always give preference to the colleges who are at a better location, and there's a huge reason for this. The reason is that architecture being a profession in which you don't have to sit at a place and just learn through a screen, unlike other professions, right? You don't have to mug up things, you don't have to simply just see a screen or see a book and then you are becoming an architect. It doesn't happen like that. Architecture is a very practical profession. Okay, you're going to deal with a lot of practicality, how in reality the buildings are, how to talk to laborers, how to communicate, how to start your own firm, and making contacts, not to forget that. So architecture being a very practical profession, you have to make a lot of tours. Now that tours can be by the college side or it can be from your own side as well. But you have to visit a lot of buildings, you have to see a lot of buildings and learn actually practically to understand the concepts which are being taught to you in the classes. So classes are like 30-40% part of learning, 60% is practical learning. And if you are at a location in which around that it's not safe, because I have seen colleges who are at a very remote location and around that it's not safe to visit a lot of sites, it's not safe to in fact go outside in the evening, and this might happen in small city colleges as well, because colleges are usually in some remote locations. Okay, even if it's in a remote location, but then big cities are very nearby, like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 1 hour drive, that's considerable. Okay, but if you're in a tier 2 city in which in that entire city there are no buildings, there is nothing to visit, there's no construction happening, there is no practical learning for you. Okay, how many times do you think that you can move to areas where you will find buildings and where you can actually learn and get that exposure? You won't, right? So in big cities or in tier 1 cities, in metro cities, you are going to get good exposure, that's for sure. Okay, people who are staying in that location, mostly like locals बहुत ज़्यादा आते हैं colleges में. So if you are like from Delhi, mostly people will be from Delhi. If you're from Mumbai, people will be from Mumbai. Okay, so I would say there's a difference in that as well. Okay, तो थोड़ा मतलब लोकेशन का डिफरेंस आता ही है. नाउ हाउ मच एवर यू से, हाउ मच एवर यू थिंक दैट इट्स नॉट ट्रू, इट इज़ ट्रू. आर्किटेक्चर में लोकेशन मैटर करती है एंड यू शुड ऑलवेज गिव प्रेफरेंस to the college which is at a better location and which will provide you better exposure, better learning and better practical learning. Okay, so it's a very big point. इसको हमेशा ध्यान रखना. अगर आप confused हो colleges में, एक लोकेशन है जो इतनी अच्छी नहीं है, एक लोकेशन है जो बहुत अच्छी है, ऑलवेज गिव प्रेफरेंस टू द बेटर लोकेशन वाला कॉलेज. ओके, लेट्स मूव टू द नेक्स्ट पॉइंट. नेक्स्ट पॉइंट इज गोइंग टू बी इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर. नाउ I don't know why, but for many people this point they are not able to understand it. The reason is maybe reason can be understood from your schools. So when you go to a school, infrastructure is definitely something which your parents look towards, right? In government school, the infrastructures are not that good generally. In private schools, you'll find a better infrastructure and better learning because there are better classrooms, better seating arrangements, better interaction with the teacher, better smart boards and all that, right? So infrastructure is a huge thing while you are in school. So why do you think that when you go to a college, then infrastructure will not matter, and only government colleges which with least amount of infrastructure is going to be good for you. It doesn't happen that way. Okay, see, I'm not talking about the colleges which you get through JOSA counseling. So through JOSA counseling also there are like only 5 top colleges which are like number 1 according to me. The 3 SPAs and the 2 NITs, which is NIT Trichy and NIT Calicut. These are the very top NITs. And then through NATA you have CEPT University, you have JJ, Rachna Sansad, and a lot of other top colleges which you already know, and people prepare for that. Okay, so apart from these, because these are very renowned, so इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर अच्छा भी है इनमें, ठीक है, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर भी अच्छा ही है इनमें, क्योंकि वो इतने ज़्यादा ओल्ड हैं, उनमें वैसे भी सब सॉर्टेड है, ठीक है. सो आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट दैट, बट लेट्स कम टू द अदर कॉलेजेस विच यू हैव इन योर माइंड. So always give preference to the colleges which are having like better drafting studios, better classrooms. It will literally make your life more comfortable, and it will give you a better learning experience, and it does happen, guys. Okay, so always look towards the infrastructure of that particular college which you are selecting from. And इसी से related इसका next point भी है extra curricular activities, because any college which is going to have a good infrastructure will also have good amount of extra curricular activities, because there are designated spaces for sports like swimming, and बहुत सारे sports होते हैं जो कि colleges में होने चाहिए. It's very important. Okay, and next also they have designated areas for societies, for interactions and all those events, right? So extracurricular activities are very, very important, guys. Architecture is not a profession in which you are only sitting in a classroom and practical learning side पे जा रहे हो and सब कुछ हो गया. नहीं, extra curricular things, communication, okay, painting, all the things you can imagine, okay, even sports, these things teach you a lot of things in life, and you cannot or should not avoid these things in life. So you already know, the students who are in school also ahead in extracurricular activities, you already know that if the student is like a little bit good in studies and it's like very good in extracurricular activities, उनका all over development होता है. When they go to actual practical world, वो ज़्यादा competent होते हैं. Okay, so the competency of one person doesn't only matter through its intellect, it matters through a lot of things. Okay, and you become complete as a person, and your education becomes complete when you have a mixture of both these things. Okay, so your education, your academics, and then your extracurricular activities, both are equally important. So never ever skip this part. Always visit करने जाओगे, पूछो क्या क्या एक्स्ट्रा करिकुलर एक्टिविटीज होते हैं, सोसाइटीज़ होते हैं कि नहीं, इवेंट्स होते हैं कि नहीं. सोसाइटीज़ बनती हैं, इवेंट्स होते हैं, लीडर्स बनते हैं, स्मॉल ग्रुप्स बनते हैं, पीपल टेक इन चार्ज, पीपल वर्क टुगेदर. दैट टीचेस यू टीम वर्क, दैट टीचेस यू अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स इन लाइफ. Okay, so always ask about extracurricular activity. While you are focusing on the infrastructure part, always see that, you know, are the classrooms well designed. Okay, the studios should be well designed, the drafting studios, because while you draft the sheets, it's usually very long hours that you work in studio. If the lighting is not good in the drafting studio, you're not going to you're actually damaging your eyesight. Okay, because you have to work on a very minute details in the drafting studio. The lighting should be good in that. So how's the infrastructure, how's the classrooms, how are the how's like the auditorium area, how's like the drafting studio, how do you feel in the college, how is the environment of the college, is very important. Okay, so focus on that. Next very important point is the faculty members. Very important point. Always when you visit the college, do ask the college regarding their faculty members. Ask them that how many senior faculty members are there, how many permanent, how many visiting, and ask them that from which college are the faculty members, because in a lot of colleges I have seen there are faculty members from CCA, from SPAs, and you know, all the renowned colleges which are there, and actually it makes a huge difference ओके, सो डू आस्क द फैकल्टी मेंबर्स दैट वो कौन से कॉलेज से बिलोंग करते हैं. ये भी बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है गाइज, क्योंकि पहले ना इतना ज़्यादा कॉम्पिटिशन नहीं था. मोस्ट ऑफ द फैकल्टी मेंबर्स आर एक्चुअली फ्रॉम रिनाउंड कॉलेजेस. क्योंकि देखो वैसे तो बहुत ही ज़्यादा एक अलग चीज़ होती है टीचिंग एंड एक्चुअल नॉलेज. सो टीचिंग एंड दिस इज़ कम्प्लीटली डिफरेंट एक्चुअली. बट एटलीस्ट आप अपनी तरफ से इतना तो पता कर सकते हो दैट व्हाट इज़ देयर क्वालिफिकेशन एंड हाउ मेनी ईयर्स ऑफ एक्सपीरियंस आर दे हैविंग. Have they had any practical experience, you know, actually working in firms or opening their own firms, or are they literally practicing architects and they are doing teaching for part time? ऐसे भी पूछो, ठीक है. So talk about the faculty members, try to grasp information about the faculty members. That's very 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 important. And compare, like when you go to one college, that one college will actually show you a particular thing and you will like it. But when you visit 5, 4, 6, 7, 8 colleges, you will actually be able to differentiate that, yeah, in this college I have found a better set of faculty members. So it will happen, but you have to visit a few colleges to know the difference. Next thing is, guys, NASA. So NASA is an architecture competition in which every college takes part in that. So it's a huge competition, okay, and there are many colleges involved in it. There are many trophies involved in it, okay, and mostly I have seen that in the top there are always SPAs, CEPT, all these colleges, okay, IIT as well, and NITs, CEPT, all these institutions, JJ as well. तो नासा में वही कॉलेज टॉप करता है जिनके स्टूडेंट्स का काम अच्छा हो, ठीक है. इफ द स्टूडेंट्स हैव गुड वर्क, देन ओनली दे विल एबल टू compete with other architecture students and stand out, okay. If the college is not teaching well enough or is not putting well enough efforts for this competition, तो डेफिनेटली यू नो नासा में उस कॉलेज का कोई भी ट्रॉफी नहीं आया होगा. तो ये एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट जजमेंट फैक्टर है गाइज. व्हेन यू विजिट द कॉलेज, डू आस्क देम अबाउट नासा कॉम्पिटिशन एंड डोंट आस्क देम इन अ वे दैट यू आर लाइक इंटरेस्टेड टू नो अबाउट दैट. लाइक be very neutral, that yeah, I have heard about NASA, so what's the status of this competition in your college, like ठीक है. ऐसा दिखाओगे तो मैं ज़्यादा नहीं पता है, यू ओनली वॉन्ट टू नो. अगर तुम्हें बताओगे कि भाई इसको तो पता है, तो वो फिर शायद इतना आपको बताएं कि हाँ इतने ट्रॉफीज आए हैं ये वो. तो थोड़ा सा नॉर्मलाइज्ड वे में, आस्किंग वे में पूछना ऑल दीज पॉइंट्स, बट डू चेक all these points in your list, okay. It's a checklist. So when you visit the college, ask them about NASA, how many trophies the colleges have won in the past few years and what's the status in that college, because definitely trophy तभी आता है जब college के students का काम अच्छा हो, college ने बहुत time दिया हो अपने students को इस पूरे competition में participate करने के लिए. It's a whole group work and it's an amazing competition, so do ask about that. Next very important point is rules and regulations of the college. See guys, it's very important point, and at this stage while you're watching this video, this point will not seem as relevant to you, but trust me, I'm speaking from my experience that this is actually the most important point. So rules and regulations should not be very strict in the college, okay. Ask about everything, about dress code, about you know what are the rules and regulations in that particular college. Don't go to a college which is sounding orthodox in its rules and regulations, okay. Lot of strictness is not a good environment in the college. In college you need to be free to explore your independence, because now you are 18, you are adults, you can decide for yourself. So a college should not be too commanding, too strict, too much interfering in your personal life. It's not a good scenario to be in, okay. I've seen a lot of colleges which are very very strict, which actually don't allow the students to go out of the college, and you know I have seen such colleges. Not all the colleges are like this, but you need to ask about the rules and regulations, okay. I've seen colleges who like tell their students to dress up in a certain way, and it's a very debatable topic, but I feel that too much restrictions on dressing sense, on going out, who you are talking to, you are not talking to, it's not a healthy environment to be in. And eventually you have to be in that college for 5 years, and literally everything aside, first thing is always your mental health, mental and physical health. Okay, if you're mentally not happy in that environment, you're not going to be physically happy as well, like physically healthy as well. So this health wala part, if you ignore, all the points are automatically ignored. Okay, so don't ignore this point. It's a very serious point, guys, and you exactly know what I'm talking about. In schools as well, there are certain schools who are very orthodox in its thinking, like the head over there, it's orthodox, and things are not going well in the school, and students do get depressed. Okay, so I don't want you guys to be in that situation where you're getting depressed, you're getting judged for your dressing sense, you're getting judged for everything. So it's not a good environment to be in. And I'm not going to explain this point very more, but you have got the idea that what I'm talking about. So please ask them regarding the rules and regulations of a particular college. And while you visit the college now, you will already get an idea once you talk to the few faculty members, and you will get the idea that what is their thinking process. Next very important point is practical learning. So as I already mentioned a lot of time, architecture is a profession in which practical learning is like 60%. Okay, so ask the college that how many times are they taking the students for trips and tours and all these site visits, because it's very important. Okay, so trips होना, tours होना दूसरे cities में, दूसरे countries में बहुत important होता है. That will give you hell lot of exposure. Okay, so any college who is not organizing trips and tours and site visits and all these small visits, don't go into that college. Mostly you will find the colleges which are providing a lot of trips, but then again you have to what क्या बोलते हैं उसको, you have to compare between a lot of colleges, right? So again आप जब compare करोगे तो आपको पता चल जाएगा कि कौन सा college है जो हमारा अच्छा है और कौन सा नहीं है. Next very important point is, guys, about the number of seats in the college and the year of establishment. Okay, if the college is very new, like this year it has opened, last year, and even one batch if it has not passed out yet, then I would say avoid those colleges because they are inexperienced right now. The colleges that are inexperienced, which have just recently opened, they don't work that well enough mostly in the scenarios. But then if all the other points are getting checklisted, then you can consider. It's not like it's an absolute necessity, but new colleges को थोड़ा avoid कर सकते हो आप. वैसे जब आप विजिट करोगे ना तो आपको पता चल जाएगा. If that point is like, if the college is like top notch, if every point is getting fine, if you're in your checklist, then you can consider. But usually ऐसा होगा नहीं. While you visit the new colleges, you will feel a lot of things which could be improved in the college. ठीक है. And next is the number of seats in the college. Don't go into the college which is having less than 40 seats, like 30, 20. Don't go into that college. Okay, there's a reason regarding it. So don't choose a college which is having very low amount of seats. ठीक है, हमेशा 40+ सीट्स तो होनी ही चाहिए कॉलेज में, उससे कम वाले में मत एडमिशन लेना. एंड ऑल्सो ask about the alumni networks. Literally, guys, ask about the students who have passed out from this college. What are they doing currently? Is there anybody who is famous? Is there anybody who is working really fine, who is like a little bit famous, world known? उनका कहाँ पे हो सकता है कोई बहुत अच्छे फॉरेन के फर्म में काम कर रहा हो, या इंडिया के बहुत टॉप नॉच फर्म में काम कर रहा हो, या किसी ने अपना फर्म खोला हो तो he is very famous in today's time. So ask about the alumni networking. It will help you a lot in the long run. So college should have a good alumni networking. Alumni networking is very important in the colleges. Okay, how many students have passed out from the college and what they are doing currently is very important. Okay, in future you are going to get in touch with those students because there is some kind of networking which comes out through seniors. Okay, so it's very important point. Don't forget to ask the college about this point. And ये सारे पॉइंट्स आप नोट डाउन करो. अगर आप नोट डाउन नहीं करोगे तो आप जब कॉलेज जाओगे तो आपको याद नहीं रहेगा कि मुझे क्या क्या चीज़ें देख के और पूछ के आनी है. तो प्लीज़ नोट डाउन ऑल दीज पॉइंट्स एंड डोंट फॉरगेट अबाउट इट. एंड लास्ट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट. आस्क द स्टूडेंट्स ऑफ दैट कॉलेज फॉर अ रिव्यू. प्लीज़. हाउ टू डू दैट? If you visit the college, then please let them know that I want to talk to a few students. If I don't get to talk to a few students, then I want to take admission. Okay, straight away you can say that, like not rudely, but just try to get that talking sense that you are able to convince them regarding this. So just explain them how important it is for you. Okay, so student reviews are important for you. You need to talk to a few students regarding this. So college should allow it. Okay, a few student reviews will help you a lot. You can ask them all the points which I've just told you right now regarding all these things only, because sometimes people get confused कि अरे बात करें तो पूछे क्या. पूछना आपको यही सब कुछ है, ठीक है. जो भी मैंने आपको बताया, फैकल्टी के बारे में पूछो, और भी मैंने जितने पॉइंट बताए सब कुछ पूछो. नासा के बारे में एक्चुअल पूछो, क्योंकि वो आपको ट्रू बताएंगे, ठीक है. और फिर आप डिसाइड करो. अगर आपको कॉलेज नहीं बात करने दे रहा है, या फिर कुछ बोल रहा है कि अभी छुट्टी है, अभी तो वो आए ही नहीं है, कैसे बुलाएंगे, या नहीं पॉसिबल है, तो फिर आप क्या करो कि आप इंस्टाग्राम पे जाओ. ओके, सर्च दैट कॉलेज. देयर विल बी मैनी स्टूडेंट्स का प्रोफाइल विच यू विल गेट हु आर फ्रॉम दैट कॉलेज. डीएम all the student, all the profiles which you can found, DM them. उनके भी फ्रेंड लिस्ट में जाके देखो कि उनके ही कॉलेज के बहुत सारे लोगों के, उनको भी DM करो. एंड आजकल तो सोशल मीडिया पे सब कुछ अवेलेबल है. कॉन्टैक्ट्स निकालो और DM करके पूछो दैट आई रियली वॉन्ट टू नो अबाउट दिस कॉलेज. ओके, रिसेंटली I see in our institute there are many students, and almost in literally name the college and there will be one student from SSAC. Like all students go into different colleges because we are students from pan India, right? तो मैंने अभी ही एक स्टूडेंट से बात करी थी. उन्होंने एक गवर्नमेंट कॉलेज में एडमिशन लिया था, एंड नाउ शी इज़ लाइक चेंजिंग द कॉलेज आफ्टर 1 year बिकॉज शी इज़ लाइक कि टीचर्स यहाँ पे उनको बिल्कुल ध्यान नहीं देते हैं, ठीक है. बिल्कुल भी आते भी नहीं है सेशंस में, मतलब आते हैं बट दे आर लाइक कि वट एवर यू आर डूइंग दैट्स कम्प्लीटली फाइन, जस्ट मेक द शीट्स एंड लर्न हाउ एवर यू कैन, एंड देन दे आर नॉट दे लीस्ट बॉदर्ड. Okay, and this is not the type of learning you would want, and it has a good name, it's a government college, ठीक है. तो डेफिनेटली सारी चीज़ें मैटर करती हैं. अगर आप एक स्टूडेंट से भी बात करते हो ना, आपको पता चल जाएगा उस कॉलेज की असलियत, ठीक है. तो ये पॉइंट सबसे इम्पॉर्टेंट है. बिना स्टूडेंट से बात करे हुए कॉलेज को चूज मत करो. कोई ऐसा कॉलेज भी मत लेना जिसमें हॉस्टल वगैरह कंपलसरी हो, ज़्यादा स्ट्रिक्टनेस हो. स्टूडेंट्स आपको कह रहे हैं कि दिस कॉलेज इज़ वेरी स्ट्रिक्ट, teachers are not good, they don't listen to us. Please understand the points of the students. Don't get influenced by what college is trying to say to you, because they are marketing people. They know how to convince people better than anyone. So the most genuine thing to do right over here is talking to the students of a particular college. आप हमें कर सकते हो मैसेज ऑन द नंबर विच इज़ विजिबल ऑन द स्क्रीन, एंड यू कैन जस्ट मैसेज अस दैट इफ देर इज़ एनी स्टूडेंट फ्रॉम दिस कॉलेज इन योर इंस्टीट्यूट, मे बी आई कैन गेट द नंबर एंड talk to them regarding it. So I'm not telling you 100% that we will reply to this, but if we have any student in that college, and we will ask them that if we could share the number because somebody wants to talk to you, then we will reply to you and share the number of the student. So at least you can give it a try. You can message us on the number which is given on the screen, and then you can let us know that you are willing to know about this college. Okay, so any college you're willing to know about it, kindly message us, and we are of course a good shot that you have got, because in all the colleges approximately we have students and contacts over there. Okay, so we will give you the student number, and that student will actually tell you very clearly about the college, because we will tell them कि ठीक से बता दो, तो ठीक है, एक इंटरेक्शन अच्छी हो जाएगी. तो ये चीज़ भी आप कर सकते हो, बट 100% मैं ये नहीं कह रही आपको रिप्लाई हम करेंगे ही करेंगे, क्योंकि हो सकता है कि उस कॉलेज में हमारा कोई स्टूडेंट ना हो, या हमें मतलब होगा पर हमें पता नहीं होता ना हर स्टूडेंट का, बिकॉज नॉट एवरी स्टूडेंट विल टेल अस दैट हम किस कॉलेज में गए हैं. ऐसा नहीं होता है, कुछ ही का ही पता चलता है. तो इस वजह से 100% ऐसा नहीं कि हम रिप्लाई करेंगे, पर अगर करेंगे तो डेफिनेटली इफ वी कैन हेल्प वी विल हेल्प यू. ओके, 110%. तो अभी के अभी मैसेज कर दो जिस भी कॉलेज के आपको जानना है, जिस कॉलेज के बारे में. एंड लास्टली, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग, एग्जामिनेशन इज ऑन 9th July. देयर इज अ फ्यू डेज लेफ्ट नाउ. If you have still not accessed the previous year papers and mock test by SSAC Institute, then what are you doing? We have literally made customized mock tests just like NATA examination, and in every examination there are huge number of repeated questions from our mock test. So in case you want to get our mock test and previous year papers, you can visit our website. So you can either go to the free content section and there you can avail one mock test by us in the free content section. So everybody should at least avail the free mock test, but it will not help you as much because it's only one mock test, right? So we have a set of 15 to 20 mock tests. Okay, we are also going to release new mock tests. Abhi 10 days before the examination, we will start releasing the mock test, like after 2-3 days. Okay, we will start releasing new mock tests as per NATA third attempt. So if you want to buy the entire set of mock tests for the last 10 days to practice, last few days agar practice karna hai, so in our website, in the courses section, you will find the course named as NATA 2023 mock tests. And we also have another course, NATA 2023 mock test plus previous year papers. So we have all the previous year papers of NATA, including this year both the attempts ka paper, and exclusively made mock tests by us, which is so beneficial that once you see them you will get to understand them. Okay, so price भी बहुत ज़्यादा नहीं है, but जो अभी आप invest करोगे उसका return क्या होगा वो आपको बाद में पता चलेगा, क्योंकि ये जो भी आप अमाउंट पे करोगे विच इज़ नेग्लिजिबल, इसका जब रिपीटेड क्वेश्चंस आपको एग्जाम में दिखेंगे, जब मार्क्स की इंप्रूवमेंट आएगी, ये लास्ट फ्यू डेज की कुछ मॉक टेस्ट प्रैक्टिस करने से, देन इट विल बी अ वेरी बिग थिंग. ओके, सो डोंट फॉरगेट टू अवेल आवर मॉक टेस्ट्स, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. और वो भी मैंने आपको बता दिया कि स्टूडेंट्स का आपको अगर रिव्यू या नंबर वगैरह कुछ चाहिए, एंड इफ़ वी कैन हेल्प यू, वी विल हेल्प यू 110%. ठीक है, तो व्हाट्सएप पे एक मैसेज डाल देना ऑन दिस नंबर, डोंट फॉरगेट टू डू दैट. And I think, yeah, I have kind of shared everything. I know this video is very long, guys, but it's a very important video. What to do, I had to share all these things with you. तो यही था आज के वीडियो. I hope you liked the video and it will help you in some way in future. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel for further updates, and many important videos are yet to come. So like button press कर दो यार इस वीडियो पे, सब्सक्राइब कर दो और बेल आइकन भी प्रेस कर लेना so that you don't miss any new updates by our side. And thank you so much guys for watching this video. I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.